After a whole week of being sick, I finally got better to be able to see a Schmoedown match on Tuesday featuring two people who were sick. Just can't escape it. So now we're getting into this final semi-final match because, yeah, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. We're getting into the other semi-final match. That sounds much better. And hopefully everybody in this match is not sick whatsoever, and everybody's ready to go and ready to compete, and no ill will at all, whether it be mentally or physically, with the people that they're playing. It features Mike, the Killer KO Kalinowski, creator of Anarchy, whatever nickname he wants to be called this week, versus Adam Hlavac. Hlavac, Mark Ellis, not Halovic. This is halibut. What are we eating? Fish here. So let's not waste any more time. Mike Kalinowski, Adam Hlavac. It's today the semifinal match to go into the Inner Geekdom Finals. Who will it be? Well, let's find out now on JTH Reacts to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Out of time, so say goodbye. What is yours now is mine. And I dream broken dreams. I'll make them come true. I'll make them for you.
And welcome back. So Kalinowski and Adam Hlavac. Deep down, I'm really pulling for Adam Hlavac to win this match, but I realize that that's probably very unlikely. If I had to play percentages, I would probably say Mike is probably an 80% favorite here, if not more. They're pretty much the exact same player, only Mike also knows his Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings very well. That's something that Adam has shown that he is definitely not the strongest suitor for those categories. So it's gonna be very tough for Adam to win this match. I'm not gonna pull no punches about that. But if he does win, I will be very, very happy, as he could potentially go on to play Mark Knopic, which was a incredible match. It was a incredible sight for sore eyes to see a match like that. Obviously not involving the well-being of the players, because that was very hard to watch. So but yeah, let's not waste any more time. Let's hope everyone is well and good in this match. Let's do this in 3, 2, and 1. Shirewolves owe us lunch money. Oh wait, no, that's wrong, Live. Sorry. Jason Inman as opposed to Outman. Here's to a good match. Cheers. Hey, that Anarchy thing I was talking about. Please win, Dan, while I'm there. Please. Buy your tickets now. Well, I already did. You want me to buy more? No, you can't see me. That's not from the actual show. Jason Inman versus Chance Ellison. You can't fool me. Question mark. It's right there. It's clearly Chance. No.
We're going to do things a little different. We're going to do a tournament.
Tournament. Again. Gotta be reminded that Mike made tournament. Yeah. No. He makes everything involving a tournament.
If Mike gets 2 points here, he knocks out Jared. 4.
And your winner.
I wanted to congratulate you.
Hold your breath, folks.
Wonderful idea.
There'll be a lot of KOs coming in this promo.
Right, your next match will be in round 2 against Rachel Cushing at the
And Thad in his Baltimore Orioles cap.
So what's going to happen?
Look at the bright side. Manny got to go to LA, so now you don't have to wear an Orioles cap to see Manny anymore. So now you don't have to embarrass yourselves like I do, wearing Orioles gear.
Who would you like to play in the next round?
I can't say who I'm going to play. I'll play whoever that the commissioner would like me to play. Whoever it is, whoever's left over, I will go to the third round and go and do what I just did out there.
You know, I'm a little frustrated. I'm a little upset.
Bowser.
Came in, they recruited
Bowser's
me.
great.
I've been here 3 times. I've lost 3 times now. Always the last question.
Hlavac. See, Ken got it right. Hlavac.
I mean, this is a chance for him to really strike out on his own.
Another knockout. Boop, boop. What's Kalinowski's name popping up on that screen? Oh, you don't mean that. Doctor Strange middle fingers got that. That's so inappropriate. Continues. Well, hope everybody saw the Cushing Canopic match, because then it just spoiled it for you who won. Stop. Well, people stop flipping me off. Mike's flipping people off. Adam's flipping people off. Christian don't get any ideas.
The last match in the semifinals of the Inner Geekdom tournament. Mark Ellis, I'm Christian Harloff. We have the semifinal match between Adam the Haymaker Hlavac against
You got it right too.
the killer Kalinowski here, and man, after what we just witnessed on Tuesday with Rachel Cushing and Mara Kalinowski,
We're still recovering.
arguably one of the best matches in Schmoedown history.
Ever?
Yeah, don't worry about Inner Geekdom. Don't worry about Season 5. I'm talking ever. That was a battle to sudden death. They went 9, 10 questions, whatever it was, and Mara
Was a great
Kalinowski
match,
pulls off
but
the big upset,
still don't
takes out
think it was
Rachel
the best
Cushing,
match of the
and
year.
she is in the
I
finals
still
now,
think that's Lon
waiting
Harris, Ethan Irwin.
for either Mike Kalinowski or
Sorry.
Adam Hlavac. Wow.
It was matches like
I think
that
the
we
main
saw
thing
on
had to
Tuesday
do with
why
their
the channel
well-being.
ESPN
It was just so
Classic
hard
is
to
a
watch.
thing, and now what's gonna
I
happen
mean, it
here
adds to
today,
the
our Adam
element
and Mike could
of
be like most dudes that
entertainment
disappoint us after
of
the
the match, but in terms
Well, I
of
mean,
the
if their past performances or anything, the answer to that
ultimate
question is no, it won't
enjoyment,
disappoint us,
it
because
just
look
I
at
just
the run that
can't
both of these guys
embrace it
are
fully.
having, starting off with Adam Hlavac. He has had an amazing run so far in this thing. He beat the former champion in Hector
Navarro.
in the first round.
Oh.
Stabbed him in the back.
He beat him well in that first round. Then
We
he knocked out
miss you.
Keaton Markey, and here he is. And I think that he is being underrated because of the other performances happened. He's a quiet dangerous, because if you look at also Mike Kalinowski has done. Mike Kalinowski obviously has been louder in his approach and everything that he's been doing. He's the reason we're having this tournament.
It's his fault.
He's demanded this tournament. He's made this tournament happen, but he's also delivered in this tournament. In his first match, there was a knockout. In his second match, there was a knockout. He's been doing it back to back. He's coming to play.
Yeah, I mean, you look at these two competitors, and when you just have a conversation with them, you're like, you know nothing about this stuff. Adam can't even pronounce his last name properly. It's Hlavac. You look at the corruption that he has laid in this tournament and in the entire movie Trivia Schmoedown landscape.
You messed
What
up
he's
my
done,
hair,
you would say
Mark.
This guy's blood alcohol
It's
level
not
is higher than
Hlavac.
kid, but
There's
then
no
you get him
A
through the white hot
between
spot
the
with his movie
H
Trivia Schmoedown,
and
they've
L.
proven they have a great amount of
It's
knowledge
not
in a variety
Hal
of
Rudnick.
categories, and we could be looking
It's
at another classic
Hlavac.
in a week.
Well, we're going to find out, because the winner will play Mara Kalinowski, and then the winner
you
of
for
that
that.
will go on to play Jason Inman for the
Jason versus Champ
Live
Ellison.
September 8th at the El Portal Theater. Get your tickets now if you want. Schmoedown Live.
Which apparently, based on what we've been told, is actually going to be the main event now.
This tournament against the champion, and Dan Merle and his partner John Roca will be going up against the team of Stacey Howard and Winston Marshall in a round 1 battle as Anarchy begins. But we are here for the semifinal match and to hear some fireworks. Here we go.
Hello, sheep. How did I call it?
Welcome to
Get
the
new
semifinals.
material, Mike.
Look where I am. I'm standing right here in the semifinals. And I know a lot of you didn't think that was going to happen. Let me stop you right there. You see what happened? 2. Not 1, 2 KOs. You know what? I don't even know if there's a third round in Inner Geekdom. I haven't gone to it yet. So here we are. You're welcome.
And I'm super excited to be here. I'm super pumped up. The fact that I Hector to get here, I'm one step closer to getting closer to fighting Jason Inman. I got some roadblocks in the meantime with Keaton. You know, now Mike. You know, he wants to play fair and square and kind of work his way up there. But you know, I beat Hector, the former champ. I got this. I'm so pumped for this. I cannot wait.
Let me tell you something, guys. People are saying, you know, win or lose, what's going to happen? If he lost in the first round, what would have happened? It doesn't matter. I've told you this before. You're not listening. Win or lose, I've changed the game. I have woken up. 2 months since I've been woken up, this league has changed. Proof of that match you just watched. Mara and Rachel. That is the single best match I've ever seen, especially in Inner Geekdom. Maybe even the entire Schmoedown. And you know what? It's due to me. That wouldn't have happened in a 5-way. You think you would have got something like that in a 5-way? No. You're welcome.
You guys see that shit? That shit was crazy. It was amazing. It was great. Mara's great. I think every fighter here is great. But you know, I'm real thirsty for blood, and I want to go for gold. So I want to try to beat and just trample over everyone, whether it's Mar, whether it's Kalinowski, to get to Inman. That is my final goal. That's the only thing I'm thinking about, and the fact that I'm able to get here as the underdog is absolutely amazing.
So here we are, semifinals. My next match against Adam Hlavac. I don't even know how to say his name. I don't think he knows how to say his name. Here's the thing. You know what I know how to say? Go home. I don't even know. Does he even have a first name? I don't even know who this guy is. So he had a couple good matches. So here we are. You know what? I'm going to do what I've been doing. KOing.
Look, Kalinowski, you're a sweetheart. You can be. And I see you. I see you being, you know, the guy who's trying to make all these things work in his favor. But I'm coming for you. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I cannot wait to crush you.
A few months ago, I talked to Mara and I said, you know what? I was impressed by her thing. She kind of dismissed me. She put it on the table. And I said, you know what? You keep winning, and I'll keep winning. So Mara, she's a woman of her word. She kept on winning. So now she's moving on. And here I am with Hlavac in front of me. I'm going to keep my word. I'm a man of my word. I'm going to get rid of this guy. Then Mara, it's going to be you and I.
Can people please say his name right?
To nobody's Kalinowski wants everybody to thank him for doing this and for taking credit for.
If you're gonna have so much fun with it, just make a shirt with it.
What a guy.
Hello.
He's been so boisterous.
You
now
just
lately.
take up
It's
the
just
entire
Adam
space of the
saying
shirt.
the same thing we said in the beginning.
Just have fun with
the
it.
respect that he deserves, and I gotta agree with him. I think that
If
he's
you're gonna have fun
some
with it,
great
go
performances here.
all the way.
Kalinowski is sleeping on Adam Hlavac. He is making a classic mistake. However, I don't think that's the case. I think Mike has been studying. How about that thing that happened against Donica, where Donica hits opponent's choice? Mike Kalinowski, who's been weak in Harry Potter, was anything but weak, and
Flawless.
he's becoming dangerous in this league.
Yeah, I mean, I think what Adam Hlavac needs to do here is just focus on playing the match itself. He doesn't have to play any of those silly games that Mike Kalinowski does. You know you're getting a certain amount of showmanship with Kalinowski. That does not have to be in his bag. He can come up here, he can answer questions, and he might get to face Mark Konopik if he gets enough of them right.
Well,
Dear God, how they're gonna pronounce his name when he comes out? Is he gonna come out with a mic and just say, Stop it.
Movie News made it very clear to put Harry Potter as one of his strengths, and cleaning up corruption, sure.
Causing it, maybe. More likely, I think, Christian.
Yep. Adam Hlavac.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody not named Mark Ellis.
Also, Marvel movies and movie release dates. And also saying, if you don't pronounce his last name, he'll break your kneecaps.
Adam Hlavac versus Mike Kalinowski. Going here, Christian. Very exciting stuff.
Just don't say the H. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
For the movie trivia Schmoedown. Oh, we're not going to mispronounce that.
Final four. Here we go.
3 rounds in the Inner Geekdom tournament. Introducing first.
3 rums in the Intergeekdom
Hyper
Tournament.
With a record of 2 wins, 1 defeat, and 1 knockout in the Inner Geekdom division. Ladies and gentlemen, Adam the Haymaker Hlavac.
Stare Mark Ellis down.
He turned the crowd. The crowd was booing him a couple times a little while ago, but now he's got him back on his side. And he is, well, I guess, because everyone else is ready to boo this next one. And his opponent, representing Corruption, with a record of 2 wins, 2 defeats, with 2 knockouts in the Inner Geekdom division. He is KO. He is Mike, the Killer Kalinowski.
Well, that's bad when an announcer's booing you too.
It's like he's one of these rare competitors who just feeds off. The more you boo him, the more he's the puppet master.
All the sheep in the house.
He loves it. He's calling everybody sheep, and now he's...
That's right. He is indeed the master of puppets. Did he chop his breakfast on a mirror?
Oh, yeah, look at that. He's shaking Hlavacs hand. That's
classy. We're off to a good start here.
Surprise there. All right. All right, Mark, how does round number 1 work here in the finals?
In round number 1, the field is going to hear 10
The
questions
field,
from
as
10
in the
different
field, we
corners of
mean
the
2
Inner
players.
Geekdom universe. Each question is worth 1 point. There's no penalty for
But you
missing
will
a
be
question.
laughed
There's no
at. That's a
stealing
penalty.
in round 1. As soon as we ask the question, the competitors have about 15 seconds to write down your best attempt at an answer on the whiteboard that we have generously given you a marker to write on. Once we ask you by name or a facsimile pronunciation of your name, please show your best attempt at an answer to the camera at the same time you verbalize it into the microphone. I will remind each competitor of your 3 usages throughout the match of the JTE rule. If you're not sure you heard a question properly, you need a repeat, you want to buy yourself some time, use the JTE rule. You also each have 1 challenge in case you didn't like the way a question was ruled. Christian, we are ready to go between Mike and Aladdin.
All right, so Adam,
Oh,
Ready.
Mike.
never gonna end.
All
Oh.
right, I guess snaps his fingers like the Fonz turning a jukebox on.
Like Thanos. Let's get ready to
Yay!
Starting up here in the world of the DCEU in Suicide Squad. Who receives an espresso machine as a reward for completing Amanda Waller's mission?
Fun fact about Mark Ellis, never had an espresso in my life. You drink it often. How's it feel?
No, I'm not a big espresso guy.
I thought
5.
that coffee machine?
Different thing. 4,
I
3,
believe that was Harley Quinn.
2, 1. Mike.
Harley Quinn.
Correct. Adam.
Rick Flag.
Missed
Oh,
it. Okay,
Adam,
Kalinowski
no.
going up quick here. 1-0.
I remember.
Next
All
question.
right, Adam has been cut. Will he recover? Your next question comes from the world of Middle Earth.
Oh, there went my perfect round.
What name does Aragorn go by when he first meets the hobbits in the Fellowship of the Ring?
Don't say Luke Skywalker, Adam.
Writing it down. Adam.
Don't.
Thinking about it. 5, 4, 3.
I'll say Han Solo.
1. Pens down. Adam.
Forgot.
Mike.
Strider.
Strider's correct. 2-0. Kalinowski going up.
Ryder.
Hlavac has to come back here. Can't let Mike get that ahead. And we get to the next question is Harry Potter. Harry Potter. Who said fear of a name only increases fear of the thing itself? In Harry Potter,
I would go with Yoda.
not in those films.
Not in those.
No.
Not even mentioned.
No. Mary Poppins apparently was. 5.
Really?
Well, there's some
She's
theory.
canon
This is
in,
the theory. 4, 3,
Babysitter gets around.
2, 1. Pens down. Mike.
Dumbledore.
Yay!
Adam.
Dobby?
Guessed
We
it.
accept either Dumbledore or Hermione. Yes. Mike is up now. 3-0.
Your next question comes from the world of Marvel. In the movie X-Men First Class, what is the name of the mutant working with Sebastian Shaw who can produce tornadoes at will?
How do you say this group of superheroes?
X-Men.
No, you do not. He
No?
calls them X-Men.
5, 4. You're Lewis X-Men.
I'm
3,
William X-Men.
2.
Repeat the question.
In X-Men First Class, what is the name of the mutant working with Sebastian
Come on,
Shaw
man.
who can
On the
produce
board.
tornadoes at
I
will?
really need this one.
Mutant.
I hit the T's, man. It's a rule of comedy. You hit
5,
a hard T, a hard K.
4. I don't like you at
A
all.
P
3,
works well.
2, 1. Adam.
Azazel?
Incorrect. Mike.
Riptide.
Correct. Now Mike has taken out 4 point lead. Is 4-0 after that Riptide answer. As we get to our next question, which is Star Trek. Star Trek. What rank does Kirk hold in the opening of Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home?
Same rank he held in the 3
5,
prior.
4, 3,
Actually, read it.
2,
He was an admiral.
1. Pens down, please, Mike.
Admiral.
Correct. Adam?
Lieutenant.
Didn't have it.
Lieutenant?
So after that, 5-0. Mike has not missed, and now we get to the next question, Mark.
Still a perfect game. Adam's got to get on the board in a hurry. Your next category is the MCU. Marvel Cinematic Universe. The question, in Spider-Man Homecoming, what name does Peter give to the computerized voice in his upgraded suit?
That first point sometimes is the hardest one to get, especially in a match as tense as this.
5,
I don't remember.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Adam.
Vanessa?
Incorrect. Mike.
Karen, voiced by Jennifer Connelly.
Correct. Mike goes up 6-0 here.
I would have named my suit Vanessa if
This
it
is
helped.
getting out of reach here from Adam. Adam's got to get himself back in here to get somewhat of a lead. And here we go. Next question is in the realm of Star Wars. Star Wars. Who plays pilot Bodhi Rook in Rogue One, a Star Wars story?
I don't care enough about Rogue One to remember. Did not like it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Mike.
Riz Ahmed.
That's correct. Adam.
Riz Ahmed.
Got it. So Madam is on the board here. Madam gets himself on the board. 7-1.
Now it's a 6-point game, and Mike Kalinowski still perfect. If he gets these last 3, he gets a bonus question just for him.
We've seen crazier things happen here, though, than someone coming back from 6 points.
We certainly
Crazy
have
things, and this
some
is one
bad
of them.
movies in the world of DC. Is this one of them? We'll find out. In Superman 3, Clark Kent initially returns to Smallville to attend what event?
I don't know if I've ever actually seen Superman.
I've seen it with Richard Pryor.
Pryor.
5,
yeah.
really? 4,
I was but a pup.
3,
Little tiny babe.
2,
High school
1.
reunion?
Pens down. And Adam.
Smallville High School reunion.
That's correct. Mike.
I just put reunion.
Reunion will accept. Reunion. Okay, so we got 8-2. 8-2. Mike Kalinowski still perfect here.
I hate saying that, like round after round and question after question. That Mike Kalinowski's perfect
Still
because he's
doing it.
not. He's a very flawed individual.
Well, he doesn't think so. Here we go. Next question is in the realm of heroes and villains. Heroes and villains. Who stars as Eric Draven in 1994's The Crow? That's like giving someone an answer.
They're remaking The Crow.
No, they're never going to remake that.
No. They
There's
said
like 87 different people that are supposed to do that shit.
they
piece.
announced they're remaking
5.
The Crow.
I love the first one. 4.
And you
3.
Will be playing the role.
No, probably 2. It's the next number 1. Pens down and Mike.
Brandon Lee.
Correct. Adam.
Brandon Lee.
So there we go. 9-3. And our final question here.
In the world of mixed bag, it could be anything. Let's keep
But
it.
it's mainly
going to
be something that I don't know.
Occupied by the inner geekdom. Your question is, who played Wesley's annoying coworker Barry in 2008's Wanted?
Mike hits this. He's got a perfect
And
round.
he knew it immediately.
And
Something I can't
5,
say.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Adam.
Didn't get
Didn't
it.
have it.
Chris
Mike.
Pratt.
Oh,
Pratt's
wow.
correct.
Wow.
Chris
Mike
Pratt.
Kalinowski.
Perfect.
10-3. Mike Kalinowski now. All right, Mike. So you are the only one who needs to answer this here. You don't need the whiteboard. You just answer it. For one more point here, perfect round, your bonus question. Who played Tank Girl in 1995's Tank Girl?
Lori Petty.
For one more point. Mike Kalinowski
Lori Petty, ladies and
having
gentlemen.
the game of his life here. It's 11-3 as round number 2 begins. Mark, how does round number 2 go?
I think
was
I'm
also
actually
agreeing to
leading
lead
Adam
their
right
own
now,
in
which is
round number 2. Each
not a good
competitor
sign.
gets to spin at that wheel of justice. Once you spin it, you're going to land on a category. It could be one of the 10 wedges that represent a different corner of the inner geekdom universe, or spinners, or opponent's choice. Whatever you land on, you're going to have to answer 5 questions of varying degrees of difficulty. Each question is worth 2 points. If you're not sure the answer, you can ask us for multiple choice, at which point the value of the question goes down to 1. Keep in mind, competitors, things can get a little nutty because stealing is available in round 2. Now, Mike Kalinowski, you are perfect, at least as it is according to this game here. 11-3 over Adam. Mike Kalinowski, the P word. Would you like to spin first, or would you like to defer to Adam Hlavac?
I will defer.
Nailed. All right, so he's going to make Adam go first.
Got his
here.
name right. Maybe that perks him up.
Yeah. Mike's looking at the history.
Yes.
Here. The first person
Much
ever.
praying is needed.
First time to do 2 KOs
You
in a row.
gotta wonder, does he even put his pants on in the morning the same way us mortals do, both legs at one time jumping into him?
We'll see. Adam needs Marvel here. He's really spinning towards Marvel.
right.
He needs it to get back in the game. And he looks like he could
It
get
looks
it.
like he could get Spinner's Choice or Star Trek.
Star Trek.
How does he
Star
feel about
Trek.
Star Trek?
Does he spin away
He did
from it?
not know that Kirk was an admiral at the beginning of A Voyage Home.
Yeah.
Spinning away from it.
And I think that
He's going
convinced
away.
him.
Going away from spitting in the face of Klingons everywhere. He's telling the Borg to go home. I don't know any other species.
You don't know any other
Waiting
species.
for those MCU movies.
Christian, this could be, if it gets to opponent's choice,
That's all right for him. That's all right for him. He's okay. That could be good
But
for
he
him.
didn't know the
Well, versus
espresso
DCU, he's gotta
maker
be
for
careful, 'cause
Harley.
Mike Kalinowski knows a little something about the DCU too. You cannot allow a steal to happen in this round 2 for Adam.
Let's
Here we
run
go,
the
Adam.
table to make us all feel good.
5 questions in the realm of DCEU. In Batman v Superman, what does Luthor try to convince Senator Finch to allow him to import into Metropolis?
Kryptonite.
Correct for 2 points.
2 points, and that was a confident answer. Good early show returns.
Who plays Silius Stone, head of Star Labs and father to Victor in Justice League?
Joe Morton.
2 points.
I love his steakhouse.
About to take his 11th
Morton
seven
steak,
short
yes.
rib.
Yeah.
In Wonder Woman, what is the name of the village that Diana, Captain Trevor, and his team liberate after crossing No Man's Land?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Hazelbrook, B, Claremore, C, Mare, D, Veld?
D.
D?
D is correct.
He has
11-8.
clawed his way back in the match. It looked like his back was against the wall. Well, signs of life from Hlavac. Back.
What?
Sure. What is the name of the LexCorp cargo ship that Bruce is looking for in Batman?
Oh,
v
the
5.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Apollo,
White Portuguese.
B, Black Legion, C, Nightshade, D, White Portuguese?
White Portuguese.
1 point.
And Christian, as odd as it sounds, if he gets this last one right without the aid of multiple choice, he is back tied with Mike Kalinowski.
All right, last question. According to Clark's tombstone in Justice League, what is his middle
Joseph.
name?
Joseph.
2 points. Adam
Clark.
ties up the game.
Joseph.
Big match. Big. That was big. That was big.
That's championship. He may not win this match. That is championship medal right there.
Mike Kalinowski is up now. Mike Kalinowski needs a big round here too, because Adam Hlavac has scratched all the way back and tied up the game here.
He looked at the board like he was lining up a putt, like he wanted to see how it's going to break. Will it be in his favor as it turns out?
Well, if he has a good round two, he can put himself right back in the position he was after round 1, but you know, that's
a little bit of pressure though, and we weren't expecting that.
Ooh, can he do Harry Potter again?
You listed that as a strength in his tail of the tape. This is where you really
Does he
show.
want to test fate twice in a row? He's spinning again this
All
time.
right.
Okay.
Mm.
Wow, going
Spinning
away from Harry
it.
Potter.
I mean, look, Christian, if he gets Harry Potter again, I'm sure he's somewhat confident in it, but there's categories on there that he probably grew up with.
Yeah.
I think that was it. He was
Still
giving
tons of
Harry Potter
comic book
last time.
categories on there. You can still take your chances.
So now where are we going to go with
Here
this?
we come. Could be looking at Star Trek, perhaps.
Oh,
Lord. Spinner's choice. It worked out for him.
I got that my first round. You guys said you didn't think
You should probably say that into the microphone, sir.
You know what? I'm keeping this shit.
You have to keep it.
All
What do you?
Apparently he's never played before.
Pick what you want. Whatever you can't. DCEU, no.
Yeah.
Everything except DCEU.
All right. Is he going to go with who said it? You know, it would be great. You know, it would be corrupt if he went back to Harry Potter.
It would be funny. It would be funny. Yeah. Well, what's he going to go for? Is he
Right,
going to go
Spinner's
he got
choice.
DC? He got
Yeah.
Star Wars.
All right. Maybe.
What is he confident
Maybe you want to put it on something that you think Adam might not be
I know,
confident in.
MCU.
He's going to MCU.
MCU.
He's going
All
to
right.
MCU movies.
Got it.
nothing wrong with that.
Right. So.
All right, Mike.
Yes.
MCU stands for Marvel Cinematic Universe, just so you know. Your first question, world of MCU movies. What is the name of the missile system that Tony Stark demonstrates at the beginning of 2008's Iron Man?
I give to you the Jericho.
2
Give him
points.
2 points.
All right.
That's what I'll give him.
Yeah.
Your next question, by what name and number did the Grandmaster refer to Valkyrie in Thor Ragnarok?
She is known as Scrapper 142.
What a dork, you got it right.
That's right. Mike Kalinowski taking back that lead there. Yeah.
All right, Mike, your next question. In the party scene in Avengers Age of Ultron, Thor shares an Asgardian that has been aged for how many years?
1,000
5.
years.
4, 3.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, 500 years, B, 1,000 years, C, 2,000 years, or D, 10,000 years?
5, 4, 3. 3.
2,000 years?
That is incorrect for the steal, Adam. You're,
500?
it is not that either. We're looking for 1,000.
I just
Even
guess.
Even case, so no points are awarded, and Mike Kalinowski looking to rebound for his last 2 questions.
I got a question
Here
right
is
that
number
Mike
2.
did.
Where in Rio de Janeiro is Bruce Banner working at the start of the Incredible Hulk?
It's a soda bottling factory.
Yes, it is.
Wow.
Also would have
2
accepted
points.
plant.
Yep.
All
Okay.
right. Your last question for Mike Kalinowski. He's currently got a 6-point lead. He can elevate all the way to 8 going into round 3. Your question, Mike. In the Avengers, what % of the credit did Tony initially tell Pepper she should give herself for the completion of Stark Tower?
Five, 4, 3.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, 12%, B, 18%, C, 25%, or D, 33%?
12%.
1 point
Wow.
for Mike Kalinowski, and he is back
Gets
to
him
having
back
a
to that
7-point
seven-point
lead.
lead.
That's a pretty healthy
Yeah,
lead for a round
Yes,
3.
but at least we get a round 3.
7-point lead, but Hlavac has done what his other 2 opponents did not, and he got out of the second round. He's in the 3rd round now,
Right.
fighting against Mike Kalinowski, trying to come back from a 7-point deficit. Mark, how does round 3 work?
In round number 3, each competitor is going to give us a series of
Please
numbers.
pick
Those
3
are
numbers.
3 in total.
I would
They
pick
may range from
DCEU,
1 to
MCU,
16.
and
The number of
Marvel.
Joe Montana. Those
Wait,
numbers correspond
it don't
to a
work that
different
way.
question and category from the inner geekdom universes. Mike Kalinowski,
Yes.
your first question is going to be worth 2 points, as is Adam's. Y'all's next question 3. The last one, should we make it that far, worth 5 points. Mike, we need your numbers first.
2, 7, and
Yep,
14.
he picked 2. He learned. He knows. He knows who I am.
369.
3, 6, and 9 for Adam. All right, so we are going to start with Adam, who's going to try to avoid the TKO here as we get to his first question, which was category number 3. Marvel. Marvel for 2 points, Adam. Who plays Gwen Stacy in Spider-Man 3?
Bryce Dallas Howard.
2 points. All right, still in there. Still in there.
Still
All right,
fighting.
next question here is category 6. You chose category 6, scores and soundtracks. Scores and soundtracks. In Watchmen, what Jimi Hendrix songs play while Night Owl and Rorschach fly their way to Antarctica?
All along the Watchtower.
3 points. All right.
It's actually a Bob Dylan song. It's just a Jimi Hendrix version.
And then your final. Now, if Adam hits this, it bounces back to Mike and he avoids the TKO. However, if he misses, Mike
No
Kalinowski
Middle Earth.
will win via TKO.
Please no Middle
and
Earth.
play Mark
Or
Hlavac
Hobbit,
in
or
the
Lord of the
finals
Rings,
the
whatever you want
tournament.
to call it. In
Here
round 3.
is the category, Adam. The DCEU.
Okay. Got a chance.
DCEU. Here we go. 5-pointer. In the mid-credit scene of Justice League, what does Flash have to do if he loses the race
Kick
with
off the team.
Superman? Not the initial joke response by Soups.
Take everybody out to brunch.
Oh, that's right.
21-18 avoids the TKO. Mike Kalinowski now has to hit some here in order to get himself into the finals, but he is now down by 3 points.
You got to wonder what that does to the psyche. Kalinowski has been so dominant through the bulk of this match. All of a sudden, he's looking up
Hey,
at
Adam played great,
Hlavac on the
considering,
scoreboard, and here
how that
we go.
first round
Mike,
played
your
out, so
2-point question.
he did everything
You
he could.
selected the number 2, and that corresponds up here to the galaxy of Star Wars. And your question is, what planet is the site of Mace Windu's final battle?
It's Corzon.
2 points.
Correct.
Yeah.
All right.
No sudden death.
So easy for
So
you.
now Mike puts himself back
I
in the
think he's
position
gonna get
here
it.
to win the game. If he hits it, he advances and plays Mara. If not, he still has his 5-pointer to hit. All right, Mark, here we go.
All right. Your question in the world of the MCU. What is the seemingly indestructible automaton called that is sent to kill Thor in Thor?
The Destroyer.
And your winner, advancing to the finals, Mike the Killer Kalinowski. Mike Kalinowski walking off. He has done it. There he goes.
Well, into the camera once again. He does.
That award-winning smile.
Mike
award-winning. Yeah, maybe a nubby.
What a battle from him. He just had a rough first round.
Yeah.
Second round, he fights amazing as he then gets and has all 10 points in the third round. Adam Hlavac really fought well. Just had that. It was that first round that did him in.
That's right. It was a great comeback by Adam. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a boxer or a Schmoedown competitor take more punches in round one than Adam did, and he managed to fight his way back all the way to a lead. An impressive achievement, especially when you get this far down the road in a tournament format. But Mike Kalinowski versus Mara Kanopic. I mean, Mara has taken off like a rocket since her entry into the Schmoedown. Mike has been ruining a lot of stuff here in the Schmoedown, but it's also been very entertaining to watch, and that's what we're going to get with the final.
All right, well, let's, there's going to be a lot of words here said between, and from what I'm hearing, Kalinowski wants to go second. Of course he does. All right, so here we now are going to talk to Adam Hlavac and Mike Kalinowski. Here we go.
All right, guys, I'm here with Adam because apparently the rules are different around here now. So listen, Adam, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. The first round really did you in. I think we can both agree on that. If you don't have that same for round one, round two, and round three, the way you came out swinging, that match goes completely differently. So I'm sure you're kicking yourself right now.
I am. There were a few questions in there that I knew the answers to, and for whatever reason, I tried to think about it. It didn't come to me even with a repeat of the question. For whatever reason, they were just completely blank in my mind, which sucks because you're right. The second and third round, I feel like I did really, really well, and the first round just really did me in.
Do you think you just needed that first round to kind of get settled? Like, the lights don't usually shake you, so I don't even think that that's like an excuse that you would use.
Yeah, usually my first round is usually my best round. It's the third round that really screws me over. So it was really weird not being able to find my footing in that first round. Just something. I don't know what it was.
Round two, you were absolute powerhouse, and even round three, like you said, you had an amazing performance. So I guess how do you recover from something like this?
I mean, the only way you can recover is to move forward and just look forward to the next match, continue prepping, continue studying, continue trying to be the best that you can be, and hope for the best in the next one.
And I know now you're out of the tournament, obviously, but you are going to continue watching the rest of it. Do you have a pick between Mike and Mara?
Oh, I'm going to be a real saltbox right now. I want Mara to destroy Kalinowski. 100%. Please. And I have a feeling it's going to happen based on what we've seen.
It's not petty at all. All right, guys, I'm back with Mike Kalinowski. Mike.
Jen? Anything you want to say to me?
Personal space?
little space? You want a little space?
Please.
And now,
great.
Well,
Mike, we are here. You had a perfect round one.
I did, my first one, yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And then with round two, obviously, you picked Marvel, which is something I don't know that we would expect from a DC guy. Were you trying to send a message to anyone?
No, I don't need to explain myself. It worked out in my favor, didn't it? Did, right? But here's the thing. You got to understand. We're at this level now. I don't have weaknesses. I have varying degrees of strength. Is that a soundbite for you?
Sure. So now you're going to be going up against Mara. Are you relieved at all to not be facing Rachel?
May I talk about this for a moment here? Sure. See, here, all you guys in this entire tournament, you said I was manipulating the system. I didn't want to face Rachel. You know something? I knew Rachel wasn't going to make it all the way to the end. I knew Mara was. And I've put competitors against myself, a string of tough competitors to where I had this hardest road to where I am right now. And guess who I'm going to be facing? Mara. Because you remember what happened at the beginning? I sat down with her. I was impressed, very impressed. And I said, you know what? You keep winning, and I'm going to keep winning. She kept winning, and I kept winning. She held up her end of the bargain, as did I. Now, she's a monster in this league. She is Frankenstein's monster, and I'm Frankenstein. I created a monster, and I've got to face her because I'm a man of my word.
So are you, I don't know, is everything working out the way that you wanted it to?
Let me stop you right there.
Naturally.
What did Frankenstein have to do to his monster? He had to put it down, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put you down, Mara. And Inman, Captain, you can put on whatever little outfit you want to put on. You want to be Captain Riker, whoever you got first. I could call
Don't you have outfits?
Jen, get with the program. I haven't worn one of those since a year ago. I'm behind all that. We've moved on from that. So, Inman, put what you want on because I'm coming for you in the live event. You better bring it, buddy, because I'm coming for you. I told you all a year ago. I didn't care about the singles thing. I didn't care about the teams thing. Intergeekdom, that's where I wanted to be. I've made a name for myself. I've created this entire tournament, giving you some of the best matches you have all ever seen, and here I am going for that belt. You're welcome, sheep.
Thanks, Mike. Back to you guys. Wait. Actually, I do have one question for you.
What's that?
Who's Chance Ellison?
All I'm going to say to that is, a month ago, all you sheep said, who's Mara Kanopik?
It's the best non-answer ever.
Well, he was at least right about that.
Well, Mike Kalinowski said that he making everyone thank him and saying that this is exactly what you wanted, and that he told Mara Kanopik, and he did. He told Mara that if Mara kept winning and he kept winning, eventually they would face one another.
Well,
that's how it works. If you keep winning, you play
not
each other.
always. Not always. I mean, depending on which round you're going to go in, but
keep winning.
But all the way, she won. She made it to the finals, did the unthinkable, and beat Rachel Cushing. Mike Kalinowski has won 3 in a row, and now you have your finals. The amazing Mara Kanopik will go head-to-head with the killer himself, Mr. Corruption, Mike Kalinowski.
Nope, there's another name, Mr. Corruption. I guess we'll be calling him that now next.
Inner Geekdom match. 5 rounds for the finals. The winner will play the champion, Jason Justice Inman, at the live event on September 8th.
Why is Chance Ellison still on there, Dad?
And right around the corner, we have 2 great matchups. As the first matchup we have coming down the pike, we are going to be seeing Ethan Irwin going up against the android Mark Andraco. #1 contenders match for the singles championship. The winner will play William Bibiani for the vacant championship. Now, that alone is going to be something incredible to see. Then the Inner Geekdom finals will go down on August 17th, right afterwards. Man, listen to all these battles that we have going on.
What do we got?
We got Irwin versus Andraco. We've got the Inner Geekdom finals of Kalinowski and Mara Kanopik. We've got the team title match with Brienne and her mystery partner going up against the Shire Wolves. We've got Cruz, our first patron competitor ever, Matt Cruz, going up against Rosie Knight. Roca versus Bateman happens on August 24th. Andrew Guy returns to the ring, and he goes up against another person making his return, Mark Yodi Riley, the 2-time champion, on August 28th. And finally, August 31st, William Bibiani will play the winner of Andraco and Irwin for that championship. So a lot of exciting matches happening in the future here. But Mike Kalinowski just ensured we're going to see what a battle. I can't wait to see Kalinowski versus Kanopik.
It's going to be one, dare I say, scorching summer, and we'll be here to take you through all of the carnage, and you can join the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Patreon right now. As a matter of fact, you can actually do it right now if you've already done it. Thank you for your patronage. Tell your friends and your relatives, including Grandma, about it, and tell her I give her my personal best. Christian, great match today. Looking forward to the finals.
Me too. We have had a hell of an Inner Geekdom tournament. The last couple of matches have been really good. Again, hats off to Adam Hlavac, who fought his heart out today. But Mike Kalinowski has been playing great. Corruption's in full effect, and Anarchy is not too far away. And Mike Kalinowski, who has this mystery teammate here in Chance Ellison, the Cobra, apparently they're calling this kid. Let's see what happens.
Well, you're calling
those
that.
two.
We didn't call him that.
Tournament so far. The finals are going to come up. Who do you got?
Reach out to me. I'm a snake. Never trust a snake.
Comments coming. Keep the likes coming. Share this with your friends. Join the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook group. We'll see you next time.
Thank you, no Frankie Stats Janish, nowhere in sight. Okay, so I guess we'll talk about the match now. The match, really good. Again, big shout out to Adam, who fought back valiantly. Definitely did not look good after that first round. I mean, it was just yeah, that was hard to watch. That was almost like Mara and Rachel. I mean, that was getting yeah. But he fought back. I don't think after round 1, I don't think he got a single question wrong, unless I'm completely missing something. Pretty sure he ran the table after that, but unfortunately was just down by too much, could not make up that ground, which is unfortunate. So we've got Kalinowski versus Mara Kanopik. I'm probably going to lean towards Mike, simply just because I've seen more. He has shown that he's got a lot more strength. Mara has shown she has a couple holes in her game. Whether or not they can be exploited in a 5-round match is much more likely than it would be in a 3-round match. So we'll have to wait and see. And as they said, a pretty stacked August for the rest of the month. Really looking forward to pretty much every single match that's going to happen. So, with that being said, that's going to do it for this edition of JTH Reacts to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. Always watch their content first. It's the right thing to do. And you can follow me on Twitter at WWEJTH1. And also, join the official Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook page and join the official Movie Trivia Schmoedown Twitter page at the Schmoedown. But until next time, this is JTH. Thank you for watching. And until next time, I bid you adieu.